Live. Yep.
Everyone.
Hey, everybody. Another Sunday here. Three buff guys, and we're back for another little live stream. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing?
Pretty good. Very good.
Yeah.
I'm also good. I'm tired, but good. As you can see, I'm no longer Richard Austria. I'm Richard in the UK, having moved from Austria to the UK for a few days at least.
There you go. Yep. How was the drive, and how did that impact your your commitment to your fitness and to healthy eating?
Well, funny you should say that. We'll go over the step goal later on, but for those people that don't know where I live in Austria compared to where I am in England, it's 1,600 kilometers from door to door. So for you people that work in miles, that's 1,000 miles door to door. And when we do it in one go. So it takes pretty much the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
But even though it was an 18-hour drive, I still managed to do 16,000 steps that day. So it didn't impact my fitness too much.
Yeah. What about the snacks on the road? That's usually the area there. How did that go?
Did very, very well.
Good.
I took on the personal challenge last week. Let's go over to the next page on these guys, and we can actually talk about it. So you're straight into the first question, really, and since I'm talking, I'll go ahead and start. In the past week, from last Sunday morning until now, not one single piece of bread has passed my lips. Not one single piece. Fantastic. So today, your grandma asked me if I'm having bread this week coming, and I said maybe, maybe not. I don't want to become some evangelist. I don't want to be one of these people that stand up on the orange box saying you can't do this and you can't do this. This is the only way to do it. If I want a piece of bread, I'll have a piece of bread. But that's one thing that changed. It made, of course, your mother and your grandmother confused. Oh, what can we do for snacks on the long drive? But we managed.
Right. There's so many options out there. You're not really stuck for choice. And
it's just stuck for convenience because bread is the easy option.
Right. And that's the thing is Valentine's Day. I made a special dinner for Lily last night, and I wanted to do something that I've never done before. What was that? What? Yeah.
Today is Valentine's Day.
No, it was Valentine's Day weekend.
Just throwing it out there.
We did it last night because tonight's a work night. So.
So did I.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I set a goal. I wanted to do something I've never ever made before. So it's fun trying new things as well.
Well, what did you make?
Yeah.
We had a starter of fig slice of French bread with some fig jam, brie, and some good Parma ham on top. And then for the main, I made a salad. It was like a Cobb salad where I cut up some egg, I cut up some chicken, some croutons in there as well, and that was the main.
Okay, sounds good. What do you do, William?
I went over to Philly's and we ordered some pizza, and of course I brought her some roses.
Good man.
I had to help her with some of her uni work, so we didn't do much really. But
I actually meant what did you do on the healthy eating front for your Valentine's?
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Didn't do much.
Yeah, fine. And your meal, Thomas, when you prepared it, did you have any eye on the calories, or was it just something you felt this will be a nice meal?
No, absolutely. That was kind of the big thing. There's so many options out there, things you can buy, things that taste really, really good. But as almost embarrassing as it is to say, I actually haven't made a proper salad myself. I've bought salads in the bag. But I've never actually bought the lettuce, bought the ingredients, chopped it up, and thrown it together. And so I thought this week I wanted to do something that I haven't done, and that was go out of my comfort zone and make a proper salad myself. So yeah, there was definitely an eye on trying to be healthy there.
Okay.
I've definitely gone that way as well in the past few weeks. As soon as you change your mind over from convenience, because making a sandwich is quick, but also making a salad is also dead quick, and it's nice.
Yeah.
You just open up a can of sweet corn, just throw some on some salad, put some vinegar on it, and it tastes nice. It's nice and it's fresh and it's healthy. So it's also convenient and it's not expensive at all.
Right.
And it's good.
Definitely. You talked about the journey, Thomas. What I did have, we stopped at that famous American restaurant on the way.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, what am I going to have? Because I do feel that the signature burgers are excellent. And I thought, no, because it's bread. So I went for the nuggets instead. And just as I'm talking to you, I think what I'll do this week is I'll do some research to see how the nuggets compare health-wise to the burger.
Yeah,
there's probably not much in it at the end of the day.
No.
They were good nonetheless.
Well, I know that over here, I think it's definitely people are definitely starting to want to make better decisions. We have a sandwich chain in the U.S. called Jimmy John's, and it is, you see them on a lot of street corners in busy places like Washington, D.C. But over here they have it's the lettuce wrap, and it's a substitute for bread. And they'll wrap it in this really nice lettuce, and it is the sandwich exactly as you order it, but just with lettuce as a wrap, as a substitute, and it's a really, really good alternative.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that it definitely shows that people are, do try to make a bit of an effort in that regard, and that's something I definitely think that I'm going to at least try and do, if we do go out, because it is going to happen. I'm going to try and make that healthier decision.
Excellent. Good to hear. We talked long enough already. We need to get back to the interesting question, the challenge, the one set by your mother, the Pilates or the stretching. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'll go first by saying that I didn't do it. In the name of being honest, I didn't do it. I was feeling really lazy, and so I chose not to. And I just have to be honest to the group. I didn't do it, but I'm going to do it today.
Okay. I did it for 4 times. I didn't do it as I was driving to England. I figured that would be too dangerous.
No.
And I didn't. True. When we arrived here at 4:00 on Saturday morning, I thought, shall I do it? But then I decided not to.
Wise decision.
Having said that, I didn't do the Pilates. I did the stretching one. Was it the 20-minute stretch?
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely, without doubt, feel a benefit. So yeah. I will definitely continue doing it because I'm able to move my neck a bit more. My back is feeling better. So I'm a bit scared of opening up the Pilates video. I've not even opened that one up. Stretching, I'll carry on with that for the moment, and I'll ease into the Pilates. What about you, William?
Yeah, it's killer. Well, I was a bit similar to Thomas. I did it 4 days actually, or 3 days. I'm not quite sure. No, 3 days. Sorry. And however, I did them both after each other. So I did the stretching for 20 minutes and then the Pilates for 20 minutes. So I did 3 times 40 minutes. But yeah, I will also try and continue to do it. I didn't do it because I was lazy. I just forgot. Sometimes no, I didn't want to do it.
Why?
Most days I just
Question
forgot.
to you, Thomas. Is it something you felt, oh, that's a girly exercise?
No, absolutely not at all. I think that it has a lot of benefits. Otherwise, it wouldn't be as popular as it is. I didn't do it. I had started a new part of my job that really took it out of me at the end of the day, and so I was just beat up at the end.
So this week ahead, you're going to slip a couple of those in during the week sometime, are you?
Yeah, that's my goal. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. Okay. How was the Pilates, William?
The first time it was difficult. I mean, the day after I could feel everything, but then when I did it again in the evening of the next day, then it wasn't too bad. But yeah,
Okay.
Good. Definitely
Okay.
good burn.
Good to hear. I'll answer the next question first. How are you feeling? I'm feeling good, actually. I'm feeling much better about myself than I did a month ago. In fact, you both remember, no, you probably don't even remember, Thomas, but Grandma has a pair of bathroom scales in the bathroom that I think predate the First World War.
Yeah. I know the ones. The one that has it's actually a manual one. Yeah, I know.
And I'm depending on which way, whether you lean forward and to the left or back to the right, the weight can change by about 10 pounds. So one of the first things I did yesterday, I asked your mother to order a set of bathroom scales. They should be delivered today.
Okay.
So tomorrow I will see what the verdict is over the last week. I'm fairly confident this week's going to be hard for me because not allowed out of the house because of quarantine. And it's very strict in the UK now, and of course I respect the law, so I'll be staying at home.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be difficult to get the steps in.
Mm.
And I'm definitely, as William probably knows better than you, Thomas, because we haven't been here together for a long time. Normally when I get into the UK, I put my silly hat on and it's English beer every night and pork scratchings and all kinds of English stuff. I've not had one beer yet. Had a couple of whiskeys last night. Today, your grandma asked me, well, can I get you a beer? Can I get you a whiskey before lunch? And I've so far not. So I'm feeling much more positive, and I feel that the goals are coming closer on the horizon. I got on the scales just before we came over, and I was at 112 kilos. That was half a kilo down from last week. So heading in a good direction.
Very good.
What about you, William?
How am I feeling this week? I am feeling good. Okay. Not much different, but yeah.
And you, Thomas?
I have a problem. It's a good problem to have, but I have a problem. Like I said, I've been working this new job, which has been even more demanding than the original one. And the problem I kept having is my pants kept falling down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the tightest loop on my belt, and then if I take it off, I can get 3 fingers down the side of my pants.
Yeah.
That's
And
amazing.
so I have a big waist. I have a 42 waist. Well, those are what those pants are. They're 42 waist. I don't think I ever did tell you. My goal was to get down to a 36 waist by the wedding. That was the goal. My number goal.
Mhm.
But I've been at work and my pants keep falling down. So I think I'm not gonna buy another belt. I think I'm just gonna get the old drill and just drill a couple more holes. But yeah, it was good. It was a really happy problem to have. It made me feel great. Really did.
Okay. So
Great. Yeah.
the hole in the belt is the low cost option. Why? What about buying a smaller pair of pants and throwing the other pants away immediately?
I'm gonna buy some pants for sure. These pants still have some good use in them. They're still in great condition. So I would like to possibly get down to. I think I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I think I want to get down to a 38 waist. I think I might be just shy of that right now. They'd be really snug. But I want to get down to a 38 waist, and I want to get a couple of really good pair of Wrangler jeans, because those are the ones that I use at work, because they're really good, and they're expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
My advice would be, don't do what I've done over the years. Don't keep them as backups, because you keep them as backups and then you'll use them.
Yeah.
If you wash them up, fold them up, and give them to a good cause, then it's a little bit more difficult to go back in the wrong direction. But 36 on your wedding day, that's a great goal.
Yeah, and I think it's very achievable. I do. So that's kind of the one I set. I didn't want to give myself down to a 30 or 32. I think a 36 is a healthy, very achievable one.
Yeah. Let's shoot for that. And when you get there, you might decide to go somewhere else, but it's achievable.
Yeah.
Okay. So energy-wise, I have more energy. Definitely. I'm tired today, but overall, I have more energy. I can get out of bed easier in the morning. I've been doing my steps early in the morning before I came over here, and I've been feeling good about it. So I'm starting to feel the benefits.
Okay.
You two don't, because if you have more energy, but then you're young, so.
I've been having some of the best sleep of my life.
Good.
Yeah. I don't know if that just means that I've just been wearing myself out, or whether I just have out of luck been having really good sleep, but I've been really having some of the best sleep of my life.
What about snoring? Has that gone down? Has Lily said anything? Or?
Well, I sleep in the living room and she sleeps in. Oh no,
For the marriage.
It's a joke we have. I don't know. I'll have to. I'll ask her and I'll get back on next week. I'm not sure about the snoring.
As you both know, the doctors in Austria are excellent. If an Austrian doctor were to move to America or to the United Kingdom within a few days, he or she would be struck off because of their politically incorrect way of talking to their patients.
Yeah.
Some time ago, I went to the doctor, and the doctor sent me to a specialist because I had a problem with snoring and choking in the middle of the night. So the doctor looked at me and he gave me a few tests, and his basic conclusion was, Mr. Huntington, we can try this medication and that medication, but the tube between your nose and the back of your throat is too fat. He said it should have a gap of about, say, 3/8 of an inch, or a 1/4 of an inch, or 1/8 of an inch. And he said it's down to about 1/16 of an inch. So that's your problem. He didn't sugarcoat it. He said the tube. And I said, so you're basically saying that if I want to fix the problem properly, then I need to lose weight. He said, yeah. He said, you're too fat. And sure enough, I lost 5 kilos, and then my sleep improved tremendously. And the more weight I lose, the better I sleep. So there is a definite benefit, because in the past I was sleeping long hours but waking up tired.
Right.
So not good sleep. So that's another benefit for us all. We can sleep better.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on. We talked about the eating more healthy. We've heard about the salads. We've heard about the pizza. We've heard about the Valentine's meal. So change for the week ahead. Anything planned for the pair of you?
Yeah. I am not going to be having any bread for breakfast. I touched on that on the last episode. Last year, about this time last year, after the Christmas holidays, I had a period where I was really focused on what I was eating, and in the morning I would make these shakes, and they'd be all sorts of fruits blended together, and it would really tide me over, and I was losing quite a bit of weight, and so I want to continue with that. I'm going to go in depth and do a little bit more research as to the best fruits to have, because I know some of them are very, very high in sugar. I know that some of them are, even though the fruits, they're not necessarily the best for you. So I'm going to try and I know I'm going to do that.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah.
I tried doing juicing for a while.
Yeah.
And it was okay. Some of them are just incredibly bad. Others, though, you can put some vegetables in there as well. I don't like saying it, but you could put celery in, a piece of celery and some carrot, and you don't really taste it. It is good for you, though. So good luck with whatever you do.
Didn't you do that? What was I around when you had the juice?
Yeah.
I remember that, and there was that you made this one, and oh god, it was absolutely horrific, and it was just that was the look I had.
Yeah,
but a lot of the ones you made were really good. They were really good. Yeah.
Okay. So what are you changing in the week ahead, William?
I was going to ask you, well, considering you're not going to be out a lot and being inside for the whole week, will you skip breakfast, or won't you change that? Or
I may do. Some days last week I skipped breakfast. My breakfast this morning was 3 oatcakes with some cheese on, and one with marmalade. But the breakfast I've definitely cut down, and I definitely will continue to cut down.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not saying for sure that I won't make 10,000, because your mum's, she's been doing 10,000 a day, and she's not been going outside the door. So I will do my very best to keep the 10,000.
Okay, very good, very good. I'll carry on not eating breakfast, and I want to eat more soup as well this week. Some homemade vegetable soup, and also maybe some more salad. So I will look a bit more.
The soup's a great idea. So many people say, "Oh, I can't afford healthy eating; it's too expensive."
No, soup's cheap.
Yeah, you can make such good soup for such a reasonable price,
and for many days as well.
Yeah, that is the downside. You can get sick of it after a while. The first day it's great. The second day it's good. Third day it's soup again. Fourth day, oh lordy.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, then we best start wrapping this up. What about this week's challenge, William?
This week's challenge. Well, I wanted to suggest that we keep doing this, the aerobics and the Pilates maybe, or if it's too much for you guys, every other day maybe, so just 3 times a week. I think that's doable. And also, I wanted to only drink water for this week, or water based. So you could also have tea. I wouldn't say coffee. Maybe I'll allow you 1 coffee in the morning, maybe, or 1 coffee a day, if you could do it. But yeah, that was my challenge, because I won't be drinking alcohol this week. Or do you think it's doable, guys? Or
Prison's doable. It doesn't mean I want to do it. But no, I think it's doable.
That will be. Sorry, go ahead, Thomas.
It's a big ask. It is a big ask because I like flavor.
then put some lemon in your water.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I didn't say no. I just said it's a big ask.
Invest in a soda stream. Trust me, after a while, your taste buds can't tell the difference between soda and soda stream. There's a little lemon. It's nice. It's good.
Mm-hmm. And great for the planet as well. Right, my commitment, William.
Yes.
My commitment is I will only drink water except for my coffee that I have at breakfast, and that's more than 1 cup.
Okay, yes.
And 1 cup of coffee or tea for the 4 o'clock or thereabouts.
Yeah, I said tea's fine. Tea's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll cut out anything else. I'll drink a lot more water. And I'll start it from tomorrow morning, because I'm going to have a glass of whiskey tonight.
Yeah, it's fine.
For my sore throat.
It starts tomorrow anyway, so that's all right. That's good.
Yeah, so that's fair. That's worth doing. And what's the reason?
No, just maybe to make sure that we're not that. I'm not sure that's easier to live without the stuff than we think. Maybe. I don't know.
I know that in the past I gave up coffee, and your mum did at the same time. Well, no, your mum gave up. She could not live without it. I did, but it was pretty hard to get there. I ended up having headaches like you wouldn't believe. And it took me a good 2 or 3 days, probably 4 or 5 days actually, until I didn't miss it. I have a friend in Munich. She did the same thing a while ago. And she was so horrified at how addicted she obviously was to coffee. After that, I think she gave up completely. She didn't go back because she didn't like to be addicted.
Exactly. That's kind of what I wanted to go on, is that we might be addicted to things without even knowing, really. Like, I'm not sure how I'll be with the alcohol this week. I think I'm pretty sure I'll be fine, but yeah.
That's not your problem though, is it, Thomas? Because you're not a big drinker.
No, I think yesterday when I had a drink, that was the first drink in 3 weeks I think I had. I like it when I have it, but I do not miss it at all when I'm not. As for coffee as well, I only have it on the weekends. Yeah, I think drinks in terms of alcohol, soda, coffee, I think overall I've gotten a lot better at it. I like a soda on a Friday night with with a movie, but at work I have seltzer water. In the mornings I usually have tea or seltzer water, and then at the end of the day I usually have either just regular water or seltzer water. So I don't think that's going to be too big.
I can only agree with what William said about the Soda Stream. He bought me one for Christmas, and as you know, I only very occasionally drink cola, and I enjoy it when I do.
Yeah.
But since he bought this Soda Stream, the amount of plastic recycling that we have has gone down to 0 for bottles. So that's good for the planet. I like the convenience. I tend to drink mostly normal water anyway because our water is so good.
Yeah, your water is really good.
I do enjoy having sparkling water sometimes, particularly after I've been for a long walk. It doesn't do you any favors. It's no better for you, but it's nice.
It's nice.
And
it's really good. Yeah.
And the lemon in there as well. I couldn't drink a can of Fanta or any of that stuff anymore.
I don't enjoy it as much either.
Nor do you, Thomas? I can tell.
No, I don't like Fanta. Lily could attest to that. I love Pepsi, and I really like Mountain Dew. And those are kind of my go-tos. But yeah, no, like you said, I don't like the other stuff. I think Coke or Pepsi. I don't know whether it's the color and it's your perception, but it doesn't taste as sweet as the Fantas or the Sprites. At least for me, I don't know. I see it or taste it differently.
Do you try to eat diet sodas when you buy soda?
No, I don't try diet sodas because there's so much controversy around them. And when you have a diet soda, people say, well, you shouldn't have a diet soda because, because cancer and, it's not better for you. And so what I said is just have less soda. And, when you do have, the way I see it is you're drinking chemicals either way. So just pick your poison.
I agree. If you enjoy it, drink it in moderation. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't be putting 2 pints in your body every day, but if once a week you want a Coke or a Fanta or a Gatorade or a Sprite or a whatever your choice of poison is, go for it. Enjoy it. Don't feel guilty.
I also think there's something to be said about really successful people having the diets of 9-year-olds. The Warren Buffett, Dairy Queen every day. He stops off at McDonald's for breakfast every single day. I mean, Donald Trump, love him or hate him, he didn't he have a Coke button installed in the Resolute desk in the White House. I mean, there's something about super successful people, and they have these diets that sort of go against the grain of what's good. I don't know.
The place where you live. The big guy in town used to be Mr. Simplot, the potato multi-millionaire. Mm-hmm. And every morning he would meet with his workers down at Elmer's for breakfast.
Really?
Yeah,
I never knew this.
Yeah, you used to see all of the trucks parked up out there, and they're all going in. And I'm sure they weren't eating a low-calorie lunch or low-calorie breakfast, but he lived to a good old age. But anyway, we're out of time because you need to get out there and do your steps, Thomas. If only you had a pair of snowshoes, you could go out there snowshoe walking today.
Yeah. It's a tough life, Pa. What am I going to do?
Order a pair on Amazon. You'll have them tomorrow, and you can still make use of the snow, okay? There's always an answer.
There's always an answer. Well, I appreciate that, Pa. Thanks a lot.
All right, then. So that's it for now.
All right. Who's closing us out?
You can close us out, Thomas, because you do it so well.
Well, all right. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you both, and to you, the world. We've really, at least I've really been enjoying putting out, what I've been doing or what I haven't been doing. It's really an exciting chapter in our lives. I look forward to it every week, and I'm looking forward to many, many more to come. Thank you guys so much. Take care, and goodbye from me.
Okay then. Bye for now.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Oh, bye. Bye.